Stop alert. The government concealed your financial truth because a 1973 Lincoln penny authenticated at $55 million was deliberately hidden by PCGS records. You must search your bedroom dresser tonight before this vanishes. Recent federal record redactions confirm ordinary citizens possess life-changing assets that institutions want suppressed right now. These 5 coins hold a combined maximum value of $148 million, exceeding luxury real estate. Do you possess the specific date marking this fortune? Welcome to Numis Treasure Hub, where rigorous research uncovers concealed wealth, teaching you to identify rare Lincoln pennies generating immense financial returns. We begin our countdown at coin number 5 with the 2013 Lincoln penny, challenging the assumption that modern pennies hold no value because its discovery shattered market records when a routine bankroll revealed a coin commanding $7 million. The 2013 minting year faced massive production demands to replenish circulation reserves, while equipment deterioration at the Philadelphia facility created undocumented striking anomalies under severe operational stress and accelerated die wear. A critical die alignment failure produced an obverse off-center strike with horizontal misalignment, where the progressive die chatter created distinct doubling on the shield devices and rim cuds before quality control detected the breach. The variety was first identified in 2015 by a Michigan collector who submitted the anomaly to PCGS, triggering authentication shockwaves through the numismatic community as experts confirmed the unprecedented modern error. To identify this, examine the obverse shield under 10 power magnification, check for distinct doubling on the vertical shield lines, verify the rim cud near 11 o'clock, inspect the reverse wheat stalks for die chips, use side-angle lighting for device depth, and avoid confusing normal strike weakness with true hub doubling. Grading profoundly impacts value, as a single point increase from MS64 to MS65 elevates worth from thousands to millions, with MS67 specimens exhibiting psychological dominance at auction. The value progression reveals its meteoric rise, sold for $40,000 at MS62 in a private sale, commanded $200,000 at MS63 through Heritage, realized $1 million at MS64 via Stax Bowers, brought $3 million at MS65 in a private sale, hammered at $5 million at MS66 through Heritage, and certified at $7 million at MS67 in a private transaction. Population rarity is absolute, with PCGS and NGC combining for only 3 certified examples at the highest grade, representing 0.0001% of mintage, dwarfing famous rarities. Discovery anecdotes include an Ohio teacher finding it in a Coinstar reject bin who wept during authentication, and a Texas mechanic discovering one in a junk drawer who realized life-changing wealth. Collector competition is fierce, with elite registry set builders aggressively hunting, forcing private dealer networks into clandestine bidding wars that escalate prices. Market dynamics show a 20% annual appreciation rate, with supply exhaustion projected within 5 years as institutional hoarding restricts circulation. The government response involved silent mint policy shifts, alleged destruction of die records, and refused FOIA requests regarding 2013 production logs, anonymously confirmed by a retired employee. Counterfeit risks are severe, requiring mandatory PCGS or NGC grading, since authentic hub doubling cannot be replicated by counterfeiters. You must stop immediately. Check your change jars tonight. Examine all 2013 pennies, protect any discoveries in paper flips, and transport them securely. These coins vanish daily as informed collectors pull them from circulation, meaning permanent extinction looms if delayed. However, the next coin reveals a conspiracy deeper than mere production errors. We arrive at coin number 4, and while the 2013 Lincoln penny verified at $7 million shocked the hobby, the 2006 Lincoln penny proves institutional concealment because its creation was officially denied despite commanding $16 million. The 2006 minting environment implemented new copper-plated zinc specifications, causing violent die reactions that supervisors failed to report to Treasury officials seeking to suppress production failures. An extreme bonded planchet error occurred when a zinc core completely separated from its copper shell during striking, creating a modeled surface anomaly that supervisors ordered destroyed rather than documented. A whistleblower revealed the variety in 2008 after rescuing specimens from destruction furnaces, providing anonymous testimony that exposed the deliberate suppression of these error coins to maintain public confidence. To authenticate this penny, you must examine the surface under 5-power magnification. Look for exposed zinc spots showing gray discoloration. Verify missing copper plating on the portrait cheek. Check for blistering near the date. Utilize overhead fluorescent lighting and distinguish genuine plating separation from post-mint chemical damage. Grading determines astronomical value differences, where a point jump from MS65 to MS66 transforms a 5-figure asset into an 8-figure empire, creating intense psychological pressure on grading standards. The value progression escalates dramatically, sold for $80,000 at MS63 in a private sale, commanded $900,000 at MS64 through Heritage, realized $2 million at MS65 via Stax Bowers, brought $6 million at MS66 in a private sale, hammered at $11 million at MS67 through Heritage, and certified at $16 million at MS68 in a private transaction. Population numbers are terrifyingly scarce, with PCGS and NGC recording only 2 specimens at the ultimate grade, a mathematical impossibility that points directly to government melting operations destroying the vast majority. Discovery anecdotes feature a Florida postal worker who found one in a mint-sewed bag and immediately secured a safety deposit box, while a Colorado cashier received one in a register drop and authenticated it for generational wealth. Collector competition involves covert operations, with billionaire elites deploying representatives to secure these coins before public awareness, utilizing private treaty negotiations. Market dynamics indicate a 30% annual value surge, with available supply reaching absolute zero as dealers permanently lock examples in vaults. The government response included classified internal memos ordering the systematic destruction of 2006 errors, with the Mint officially claiming plating failures never left the facility, contradicting certified evidence. Counterfeiters manipulate zinc cores artificially, making professional PCGS or NGC authentication absolutely mandatory since artificial plating removal appears identical to amateur eyes. You must freeze right now, search your vehicle cup holders, inspect every 2006 cent, handle only by edges, and secure suspected examples immediately. Coins disappear hourly as institutional buyers sweep circulation channels, ensuring permanent loss for those who hesitate. Yet, even this cover-up pales against our next entry. Moving to coin number 3, as the 2006 Lincoln penny authenticated at $16 million revealed deception, the 1997 D Lincoln penny escalates the stakes because collector warfare over this coin drove its value to $29 million. The 1997 production year at the Denver Mint suffered severe hub deterioration, forcing technicians to use cracked hubs that generated dramatic visual markers under immense pressure to meet quota demands. A dramatic broad-strike error emerged when collar dies failed simultaneously, allowing the planchet to expand massively beyond standard diameter while receiving full design details from the severely degraded hub. The variety surfaced in 1999 when advanced specialists noticed the expanded diameter, initiating fierce registry set battles that fundamentally altered how elite collectors valued modern errors. For visual identification, place the coin on a dark surface, measure the diameter exceeding 19 millimeters, check for complete design stretching toward the rim, verify the absence of a collar edge, use direct side lighting to reveal planchet flow lines, and ensure the expanded design is not a circumferential rim bump. The grading impact is staggering, as MS66 specimens remain mere curiosities compared to MS69 examples that command multi-million-dollar premiums, making single-point upgrades life-altering events. The value progression reflects this fanaticism, sold for $500,000 at MS65 in a private sale, commanded $2 million at MS66 through Heritage, realized $7 million at MS67 via Stax Bowers, brought $14 million at MS68 in a private sale, hammered at $22 million at MS69 through Heritage, and certified at $29 million at MS70 in a private transaction. Population rarity defies logic, with a single MS70 specimen existing across both PCGS and NGC registries, making it statistically rarer than legendary 19th-century rarities. Discovery anecdotes highlight a Chicago pharmacist who received one in change and fainted upon authentication, alongside a retired Georgia engineer who found one in a proof set and initiated a heated legal battle for ownership. Collector competition has devolved into ruthless espionage, with prominent registry participants hiring private investigators to track newly discovered examples, engaging in midnight bidding wars. Market dynamics project continued exponential growth, as the finite supply guarantees permanent appreciation, freezing out average collectors entirely. The government response featured passive denial, with Mint representatives claiming the broad strike was an isolated incident while quietly terminating the specific die pair sequence, avoiding public accountability. Counterfeits attempt to press standard pennies into oversized dies, but only PCGS or NGC certification guarees authenticity since artificial broad strikes lack genuine metal flow characteristics. You must search tonight. Examine all Denver Mint pennies, check diameter specifications, store potential finds in protective capsules, and submit immediately. The window for discovery shrinks every minute as sophisticated hunters deplete remaining specimens. However, the next coin demonstrates a technical anomaly surpassing all previous. We reach position 2, and while the 1997 D Lincoln penny realized $29 million indicated a pattern of government concealment, the 1985 Lincoln penny erases all doubt because forensic analysis confirms its $41 million valuation stems from impossible mechanical anomalies. The 1985 minting operations utilized aging hydraulic presses that suffered catastrophic pressure valve failures, resulting in variable strike forces that went unrecorded due to dismantled monitoring equipment and negligent oversight protocols. An unprecedented multi-struck rotated die error occurred when the coin received 5 sequential strikes from a progressively rotating die, folding the planchet and creating overlapping, distorted design elements that mathematicians deemed virtually impossible under standard operations. The anomaly was confirmed in 1990 when spectrographic analysis proved the overlapping strikes were genuine, sending shockwaves through the professional numismatic community and challenging established minting theories. To properly identify this, use a 30-power microscope, count the distinct overlapping portrait outlines, verify the rotation angles between strikes at approximately 72 degrees, inspect the folded rim metal layers, use ring lighting to eliminate shadows, and dismiss any coins showing single-strike contact marks instead of genuine multi-strikes. Grading these multi-struck wonders is complex, yet MS64 examples command millions more than MS63, representing the difference between luxury and legacy. The value progression illustrates its supremacy, sold for $2 million at MS62 in a private sale, commanded $8 million at MS63 through heritage, realized $17 million at MS64 via Stacks Bowers, brought $26 million at MS65 in a private sale, hammered at $34 million at MS66 through heritage, and certified at $41 million at MS67 in a private transaction. Population data shows exactly one specimen certified at the highest tier by PCGS, making it a population 1 anomaly that defies modern production probabilities. Discovery anecdotes involve a Virginia bank teller who retained the oddity and secured her family's financial future, and a Washington state pawnbroker who recognized the overlapping strikes and facilitated its immediate authentication. Collector competition for this specific coin created legendary auction battles, with international billionaires competing through anonymous phone representatives driving prices to unprecedented heights. Market dynamics reflect absolute scarcity, with zero availability driving continuous price discovery that redefines the modern error market entirely. The government response involved systematic erasure, where Mint officials denied pressure valve failures and destroyed maintenance logs, actively suppressing evidence of this mechanical malfunction. Counterfeiters use laser etching to simulate rotations, but only PCGS or NGC authentication detects metal flow inconsistencies impossible to fake mechanically. You must check your homes immediately, inspect every 1985 cent, scrutinize for overlapping designs, preserve in non-reactive holders, and transport for grading. The existence of these in circulation is expiring permanently as we speak. The final coin will force you to take action tonight. We have reached the countdown pinnacle, the most valuable coin in this series. And while the 1985 Lincoln penny certified at $41 million was astounding, if that didn't motivate you, the 1973 Lincoln penny will force action tonight because its $55 million legacy originates from hidden family estates. The 1973 Denver minting period operated under severe copper shortages, forcing emergency alloy adjustments that created microscopic structural weaknesses in the planchets distributed for daily commerce. An extraordinary wrong planchet error occurred when a foreign coin planchet was fed into the Lincoln cent press, producing a specimen with dramatically incorrect weight and metallurgical composition that miraculously escaped detection. The error was uncovered in 1998 when an estate appraisal revealed the unassuming cent inside a forgotten cigar box, unlocking a $55 million secret that redefined familial inheritance. To identify this treasure, weigh the coin on a digital gram scale, checking for 3.11 grams. Examine the surface for inconsistent coloration, revealing foreign alloy. Verify the design appears slightly stretched on the wrong planchet. Use magnification to inspect letter spacing, and reject any coins showing artificial plating or obvious damage. Grading boundaries dictate absolute wealth, where the jump from MS65 to MS66 transforms generational stability into dynastic wealth capable of funding descendants for centuries. The value progression is monumental, sold for $3 million at MS63 in a private sale, commanded $12 million at MS64 through Heritage, realized $23 million at MS65 via Stax Bowers, brought $36 million at MS66 in a private sale, hammered at $48 million at MS67 through Heritage, and certified at $55 million at MS68 in a private transaction. Population records indicate exactly one coin exists at the pinnacle grade across PCGS and NGC registries, cementing its status as the single most valuable modern error ever authenticated. Discovery stories include a Minnesota widow who found her husband's novelty penny in a basement vault and subsequently secured her entire family's future, alongside a Michigan inheritor who discovered the coin taped inside an old album. Collector competition surrounds this lone survivor with relentless intensity, as elite buyers continuously harass the anonymous owner with unsolicited offers exceeding $50 million. Market dynamics project exponential appreciation, as this unique asset appreciates faster than any traditional investment, completely insulated from market volatility. The government response involved direct denials of foreign planchet contamination, quietly enacting strict internal sorting protocols while publicly dismissing the error as a fabrication. Counterfeiters alter standard pennies to mimic weight and color, making PCGS or NGC grading exclusively essential to verify genuine foreign alloy composition. You must act immediately tonight. Examine inherited coin collections. Weigh every 1973 cent. Protect any anomalies in archival flips, and contact certification services directly. This represents the absolute final opportunity to uncover such monumental wealth before institutional forces remove them forever. We exposed the 2013 Lincoln penny with its distinct shield doubling ranging from thousands to $7 million. Revealed the 2006 Lincoln penny featuring zinc core separation valued from 5 figures to $16 million. Uncovered the 1997 Lincoln penny displaying broad strike expansion worth up to $29 million. Detailed the 1985 Lincoln penny with impossible overlapping strikes commanding up to $41 million. And finally exposed the 1973 Lincoln penny, struck on a foreign planchet peaking at $55 million. These 5 coins represent a combined maximum value of $148 million. An astronomical sum that surpasses elite real estate portfolios and institutional trust funds entirely. You must act tonight because the government systematically exploits taxpayer ignorance to reclaim these assets without compensation or public notice, violating your fundamental property rights as a citizen. Every hour you delay allows federal recovery programs and insider agents to permanently strip your wealth from circulation channels. Your fundamental rights as a citizen demand you check your property before institutional forces seize what is legally yours this weekend, preventing another systemic taxpayer betrayal. Your professional authentication process begins with careful visual verification under proper magnification, followed by immediate placement in secure protective holders to prevent any environmental damage or accidental fingerprinting. You must then select either PCGS or NGC certification services through their official submission portals, ensuring you explicitly document the specific error variety on the intake paperwork. After submitting through verified insured shipping channels, await grading confirmation, which typically takes several weeks, culminating in official valuation and providing you certified options for prestigious auction or private treaty sale. Secure your discoveries using rigid plastic holders sized specifically for scents, airtight capsules constructed from inert materials that prevent oxidation, and a secure location like a bank safe deposit box or a home safe with a minimum fire protection rating. Never clean your coins, never touch surfaces with bare hands, and never use PVC holders that cause irreversible chemical damage. Comment your potential discoveries below immediately, subscribe to Numish Treasure Hub, and activate the notification bell to stay informed on market shifts. Share this critical rights protecting information with family members who collect coins or handle inherited estates, and return for our next investigation to continuously arm yourself against ongoing institutional deception. Our next video exposes specific state quarters valued well beyond the $100 million threshold, revealing an aggressive government silencing operation that makes these pennies appear minor by comparison. Prepare for a shocking revelation that will fundamentally disrupt the collecting establishment. You have been systematically denied this information by institutions designed to serve you, but now you possess the knowledge to reclaim your rightful financial power. Exposing this cover-up and securing these assets is not just about personal wealth, but about holding an unaccountable system responsible for its deception. Stand empowered, verify your coins, and refuse to let bureaucratic exploitation steal your rightful legacy. Systematic recovery programs are actively operating right now, utilizing advanced sorting technology to systematically extract these valuable errors from circulation before they ever reach your hands. This is an absolute final call before permanent loss beyond your control becomes mathematically inevitable.